Did you know that a 2022 and newer Tundra still has the old-fashioned cruise control option built into it? So if you're tired of your Tundra on the highway suddenly applying the brakes when it shouldn't be, or adjusting your speed, or getting too far or too close to another vehicle, and you just want a constant cruise control option, this is the way to do that. If you're an older and a wiser driver, you've been driving for a long time, you know how to use cruise control on a highway, this is how you can get back to it and have more control for the driver on the highway during a road trip. Okay, so the button we're going to look at is this one right here. This is how you turn on your adaptive cruise control, and it's also the same button you're going to use to get your regular cruise control. Okay, so I'm going to be in drive here, and I'm going to press the button once. If you press and release that button, this is what happens. You see the adaptive cruise control icon comes on and radar is now ready. If you press your set button, then that'll activate your adaptive cruise control. Press the button again to turn it off. Now, same thing. We're going to hit the same button, but instead of pressing and releasing, we're going to press and hold it. Now, constant speed cruise control is ready to go. You'll then press your set button when you're ready to go, and you'll be good to go using regular cruise control. When you want to turn it off, either hit the cancel button or press the button and release immediately, and it's off. All right, so again, this is your button. You press and release it for adaptive. You press and hold it for regular cruise control, and then you'll hit your set button, and all your other controls are the same for managing your speed with cruise control. And real quick, the dashboard when you're driving, this is what's going to appear when you're using adaptive cruise control. Here's all the different features and technology that it's throwing in there helping you drive. And this is what it's going to look like with standard cruise control, showing you these icons and the less involved technology. Let's just say briefly why you might want to do it, why you might want to use adaptive cruise control, and why you might want to use standard cruise control. So adaptive cruise control is new technology. It's been around for several years now. Very common. Most cars have it. And it's using a radar sensor to determine how close the next car is to you, and then it'll adjust your speed down if you're set to a higher speed if the car in front of you slows down or is slowing down. What this does, though, is if you drive with it, you'll find that your car feels a little jerky. So you'll slow down, and then if you want to merge into the left lane to pass the car, your truck surges ahead. And I think my Tundra is pretty jerky and rough with making that transition. If I do end up getting up to a vehicle and slowing down, when I shift over into the left lane and my truck downshifts and then surges ahead, it's very rough and jerky. I don't like it. I'd rather have just the regular old cruise control, where as I'm coming up on the vehicle, then I'm going to move to the left, pass, and then get back to the right. So this is kind of why. The other thing is, if you think about it, the vehicle a lot of times is with adaptive cruise control. Whenever you're going to slow down, the vehicle is using its brakes to slow the vehicle down passively, either the front, the back, or a combination of both. And typically that's going to wear down your brake pads a lot faster because it's constantly braking when you're on the highway. And you can really wear your brakes down a lot faster by using adaptive cruise control. So this is how you turn that off and just go to regular cruise control with your own foot doing the braking when you want. So when would you want to use either adaptive cruise control or standard cruise control? For me, I like to use adaptive cruise control if traffic around me is heavier and maybe it's a little more, I'm navigating somewhere and I want to just let the truck do some of the thinking for me with speed management. I'll use adaptive cruise control. Typically, I want to use the standard cruise control because traffic is lighter. I'm on an open road in the highway, and I just want to keep my constant speed and not have too many adjustments with the computer in the truck. So there's definitely pros and cons to both. A lot of people like adaptive cruise control because it feels high tech and like hands off, and you have more automated driving. But if you wanted to have more of a connected to the vehicle feel, and you want to control more about what's happening in the truck, you'd want the standard cruise control option. So yeah, if you have been frustrated with your truck, you're driving, you're like, man, where did this go? Do I only have one option here? You actually have the two options, and I think it's important for owners to know that. So yeah, post a comment down below if you prefer adaptive cruise control or standard cruise control and why. And if you could also highlight the environments you tend to use either of them in and why they might provide an advantage to you. Post a comment down below. Follow the channel, subscribe if you find this stuff helpful, if you want to be involved in the conversations, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye.